It's major pain, baby. Know I'm talking about. Alright, let me get serious. It's Cooper. I come through and show them how to do it. This shit live. Boy, you the truth.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Let's Plat video and a brand new topic. Today I want to talk about the trophy hunter versus trophy whore, or achievement hunter versus achievement whore, depending on what console you play. So I like to consider myself a trophy hunter, and the reason I am a trophy hunter as opposed to a trophy whore is because I only platinum games that I would normally play. So I don't go by Hannah Montana or Madagascar just to get a 3-hour platinum. That to me would be a trophy whore. Somebody who just plays games just for the trophy. And normally it's a really fine line to touch, because for me, I pretty much only play games that I can get a trophy or a platinum trophy in. But that's not always the case. I have played some indie titles that don't have platinums. I actually prefer indie titles that don't have platinums as opposed to the ones that do, but I'm not gonna I won't spend hours and hours playing a game that I can't obtain a platinum in. So I generally stay away from the non-platinum games, I guess you would say. So generally, like I said, it's a really fine line on a hunter versus a whore or trophy whore. But I definitely consider myself a trophy hunter because I'm not the kind that will just play a game for a 3-hour platinum just to boost up my trophy count. So how I started trophy hunting is kind of interesting. I actually started when I wasn't planning on it. My first platinum game trophy, the first game that I got a platinum trophy in was Borderlands, and I remember when this game was first announced, and I was like, "Oh, hey, that's a cool idea. I like first-person shooters, and I like RPGs. I wonder how that's gonna intertwine with each other." And once the game came out, it was interesting. It didn't get a lot of buzz at first. It was kind of one of those slow games to reach its peak, but once it came out, people realized how great it was. And me, I was an early adopter because I saw it from really early stage of the game and was interested and followed through the whole release of it. And once it was released, I got it first day. I think I picked it up as soon as I got off of work the next morning, and went home, played through it, loved it. Took me a couple days to beat the original game, and then I was like, well, I'm not 50 yet, or I'm not max level yet, so I'll play through the game again. Went through the playthrough again, hit 50, and then I remember getting all these trophies for hitting 50 and beating the game on a second playthrough and all that stuff. So I remember looking at the trophy list and was like, so what is this platinum trophy thing? What is it? And once I read the description, it says you achieve this once you complete all other trophies, and I was like, huh, alright. Well, so then I started looking at the other trophies, and then I realized that I only had like a few left. I only had like a handful left, so I was like, alright, well, we'll see how this is. So then I ended up playing through the game, and I wasn't bored of it. I enjoyed it. I played a lot of the after the end game, I guess you would say, as an RPG type aspect to it. And eventually got the platinum on November 28th, 2009. So it was a little bit, it's about 4.5 years I've been a trophy hunter. And after I got it, I felt this rush. I felt this, I guess it's kind of like a drug type thing. It felt very awesome that I was able to achieve this, and I thought that maybe I could achieve more, and just started going for other trophies or other platinums, and that's that, pretty much. After a few years of hunting, I've learned that it takes a little bit of a prep work, I guess you could say, to get to that platinum trophy. I mean, there's a lot of different steps and things that you have to worry about. And so the prep work that I do now is I always make sure, like before game, I usually check on PlayStationTrophies.org now and PlayStationTrophies.com. I check all these sites to make sure that the game is platinum is achievable, that there isn't any glitches or anything like that. And then I usually just run through the trophy list, read the trophies, and see if that pertains to my type of game or what I would like to hunt for. After that, I usually go out and I'll purchase the game, or if I've already purchased the game or received it through like PlayStation Plus, I'll just make sure that it's written down somewhere to get to. And sadly, that list is steadily growing rather than decreasing. But at least I have a long list of games that I basically won't stop having a reason to play a game. After I get the game, or after I decide to start playing it, I go through the trophy list again, and then I usually go through the trophy guide on the steps on PlayStationTrophies.com. Usually these are kind of obvious. Like the first one's pretty much always play through the game on the highest possible difficulty, just to enjoy the game while unlocking the next difficulty, allowing you to go through a second playthrough on that difficulty to obtain that trophy. But usually if there isn't any difficulty trophies involved, I just play on normal, because easy just seems too easy and hard is just kind of repetitive. I'm not a big fan of dying and having to redo an area. So I usually just stick with normal. I can do hard. I've done impossible. I think it was the hardest thing that I've ever done on Dead Space, which is kind of like a normal difficulty, but you only have 3 save points. So, but I've also been able to do the other difficulties above that. Uncharted, Uncrushing was extremely hard. So I'm capable of doing them. It's more of just a repetitiveness for me, so I tend to stay on the normal if they don't require it. So if you've looked at my trophy list, I've had quite a run on trophies. I've completed pretty much. I've gotten a platinum in all the God of Wars, all the Uncharted's, Dead Space 1 and 2, Ratchet, or not Ratchet, like Sly Cooper 1, 2, 3, and Thieves in Time, Jack 1, 2, 3. All these games that I either grew up playing or just are my style of games that I enjoy playing. There are a few that I haven't gotten to, like Ratchet and Clank. I haven't gotten to those yet, and a few other, but I have this like pattern going on that I kind of like, I didn't mean for it to happen, but I kind of want to keep it going. So my first platinum was Borderlands, and then a couple of years later, my 25th platinum was Borderlands 2, and then I think a year later after that, my 50th platinum was The Last of Us, and I'm coming up on 75 now. I have 73 currently, and my 75th platinum I would like to make The Last of Us Remastered, because that game is my all-time favorite game as of right now, and I think it would be awesome to have the 50 mark and the 75 mark as my Last of Us platinum trophies. And that's kind of, I don't know what I'll do for 100. But right now it just seems kind of in line with what I'm doing, because my first platinum being Borderlands, and then, you know, respectively I had to give platinum 25 to the sequel to the game that I originally beat, and then platinum number 50 for the Naughty Dog game that I fell in love with from the first trailer and from the gameplay trailers, and went on So I'd like to pay respect to them again by platinuming for the 75th, my 75th platinum. So the next part leads to me wanting to talk about how much I hate online trophies. The Last of Us has done it. In the Last of Us Remastered, with all the DLC being patched into it, and I believe are going to be required to get the platinum in that as well. Hopefully not. I do enjoy the multiplayer, but I don't like multiplayer trophies for multiple reasons. Is that they all pretty much pertain to your team ability, your ability, the ability of yourself, as well as your opposing team. So there's just so many factors, and I'm not big on boosting. I don't really like going into a forum and saying, hey, I need help doing this, unless it's like a co-op or something, like looking for a teammate or looking for a group. But to just look for a group just to like chip away at a multiplayer trophy, I'm not a big fan of. So I'm not too terribly keen on multiplayer or online trophies. One that recently just really irked me was I have MLB 12 for the PS3 and Vita, and I was like, you know what, I just need to beat this. I've had this for a few years now, and I just need to get the platinum in it, and it's not that hard. So I started working on it on the Vita version first, and got to the point to where I had one more of the most random trophies ever, is like hitting third base or hitting a base or something like that. Really annoying. And then I went on to the forums to see, if there was any tips or any ideas on settings to make it easier to hit that base. And I came across an article that said multiplayer is going offline. And so now I have these two games that I could have platinumed, but didn't due to my backlog or being busy with other games, are now not obtainable because of a server shutdown. And that to me is not fair, that I have these games sitting on my well, they're not on my system because I can take them off, but they're on my trophy list and they're not platinumed, and it's kind of irritating to look at, to say the least. But yeah, just like the whole idea of having to shutting down servers, and making it only possible through on your ability in multiplayer, or your teammate's ability, or the opposing teammate's ability. So that's my thought on trophy hunter versus trophy whore, or achievement hunter versus achievement whore, however you want to look at it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and you can follow me on Twitter, MajorPain2587, and you can also invite me to your PSN friends list if you haven't already, MajorPain2587 as well. Thank you guys for watching the video. There's about a minute or so left. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to catch you guys on the next one, and catch you guys later.